Today on Moe's Toy Room, we're going to unbox from McFarlane Toys in their Mortal Kombat 11 line. Here comes Red Kabal.
Hook swords versus arm blades, eh?
Leave or they will taste your flesh.
Melodramatic much, Baraka?
Round one, fight.
Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Moe's Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today we're going to take a look at from Mortal Kombat 11. Here comes from McFarlane Toys. It's Red Kabal. This is the variant of the first Kabal, the one that came in the green. This one tends to have more red on him. A harder to find one. I will be honest, but we found him on Amazon and he's under $20 right now. Head over to Amazon, pick yourself up one and have it delivered right away. They messed up on my first one, so then we ended up sending that back and they ended up sending me back the right one. And we recently just got it this past week, so it's really nice. For ages 14 and up, you can see Kabal kicking back behind his window of pain, locked in his plastic prison, as he tends to bring his weapons of choice, his little hook weapons that he has right there. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but please leave it in the comment as to what the proper name of it is, because McFarlane don't put that anywhere on the box, folks. And also he brings a stand and he brings his Mortal Kombat display in the back, and that does come out, and I will show you that. It has the Mortal Kombat logo written all over it. Mortal Kombat 11, Kabal. And then you can see the side of the box, Mortal Kombat 11, McFarlane Toys. And then right when you look through here, you hear me say it over and over again if you watch my videos. If you are new to the channel, folks, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you know on hand when my videos drop. And yeah, watch them over and over. Tell your friends about us. We could really use the support here. But you could see the Mortal Kombat line going all the way through the logo as it blazes behind that scorpion that is right there. It's kind of like ghost patterned in there if you really look at it. Mortal Kombat 11, we got a picture of Scorpion, 22 points of articulation, all the ways that you could find McFarlane Toys right there on the bottom. Yeah, and just be careful around young children. Would I like to have seen a picture of Red Kabal on the back? Absolutely. But I understand that with costs being the way that they are, in order to get us this figure for under $20, and I got a feeling that in the future, our Mortal Kombat figures are probably going to be under $25. But hopefully, if they are, maybe they can give us an actual photo of the character inside the box right there, other than Scorpion. Not that I mind Scorpion, because he's one of my favorites, but I would love a photo of the actual character, and then maybe you could put Scorpion and everybody else in characters that you could buy amongst the bottom, pictures of them, or characters that are in that wave so you know what you're getting yourself into. Got to collect them all, baby. MK right there, more of Scorpion off to the side. All right, folks, first off, Red Kabal is standing on his own temporarily, which I absolutely do like. But you can see how impressive this figure is. Looks super cool. You can see the face, his mask, all the tubing that comes out from him. I will have to be real careful with this. I do not want to break anything. Some soft molded plastic goods all throughout this figure. All this is all soft molded plastic, if you are wondering. If you have never seen one of my reviews of these Mortal Kombat figures, please do so. And feel free to go into my library and look, because I've reviewed, I think, mostly all of the McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures that he brung out. So those reviews should be down in my library, and I think you'll like them very much. Very pokey material with his blades right here, the ones that come off. So please watch out for children. Pokey, very pokey, and this is very hard material. So you can, yeah, do some damage with this figure. All right, folks. Tail of the tape, Kabal is checking in slightly under 7.5 inches tall. That's to the very top of his hairline right there, from bottom of foot to top of head. He is not on his stand because he is standing to all on his own. But right off the top, yeah, he's a little under 19 centimeters. He's more like 18 3/4 centimeters. All right, you're wondering, what does he bring? Here is that backer that I told you about. You can see how that looks Real cool. The stand is in there, and the stand does have Mortal Kombat written on it. No need to take that out due to the fact that my Mortal Kombat collection, you can see right back there, is full to the rafters. So I cannot add any more figures. So he will be put away until we can actually expand and get him more area to stand in, so I could put all my Mortal Kombat stuff out. But here we go. Here is his weapons. You can see these. Really cool. What I noticed with my last Kabal is during the heat, during the hot season, all this will tend to bend and slouch. So you might want to watch out for that. But it's a simple fix. You can just blow dry it and put it right back to where it is. Very good artwork on this, especially on the handle work. Super nice, the way that everything is embedded. But these are very pokey, folks. Very pokey. So please keep these out of reach of children. All right, so here we have Kabal. Let's give him a turn. Look at that. He is very spiky and pokey, this guy. Got his breather, everything in the back. Everything is just right on the money on this. What I love about these McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat characters is it makes me feel like as if I have the actual game character in my hand. So, yeah, they're pretty spot on. And these are my favorite ones other than the Spawn ones. I love the Spawn figures that he makes also. I don't agree with all of them, but whenever he brings out like Spawn and the Mortal Kombat line are the ones that I absolutely love that McFarlane does the most out of anything that McFarlane does. All right, so head does go side to side, spins around. It doesn't fully spin. It's kind of hindered a little bit right there. Okay, it looks down. Up, okay. Arms will go up and hit 90. This one's yeah, that one hit it too. So yeah, this doesn't really hinder the figure at all. There is a hidden butterfly cup joint that's up in there, way in there, and you would have to really look to see it come out. And what that does is it allows the arm to go up and down and that shoulder to go forward and back. All right, so here he is. He has that bicep swivel. Same as the other arm, he has that bicep swivel, and then he has a pin there, double jointed elbows. You can see the extender piece that is right there. The other arm is the same. I try not to wear these Mortal Kombat figures out too much due to the fact that the price just ups and ups on these figures. And they collect value really fast. And you could just look up the price of them and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Any Mortal Kombat figure that's come out has been like that. So really not much hinge movement on the hand. But it's very pokey, so you might want to look out. So that's what I'm getting out of there. Same as the other hand. Very, very sharp and pokey. So watch out for that, folks. Right here you have his little breathing apparatus, whatever it is he has here. This is also very loose, soft molded plastic material right here. You can see that, how that looks right from the top. Super cool though. And then he has an arsenal of armor right underneath it. Pardon me stuttering, but here is the rotation that I'm getting on this figure right here. And you can see that right underneath there, there's just a whole lot of something. So I'm guessing that that rotation is from below his chest, and that he's probably going to have more at the waist. But with all of this going on, we're just not getting it. We're just not getting it at all. But the figure does look amazingly nice. And then the legs are kind of hindered. Not really much of some hip movement going on. He can spread out really cool, which is super nice to do. And then as far as his kick, this is what I forgot to do on my last video for Baraka, so I apologize. These are Mortal Kombat figures, so they're meant to fight. You can see the kick there. You could probably even get him to go higher. You're wondering the system that he has underneath there. There you have it. That's what he got. And then right here below the knee, that is where they hid the rotation. So you can see that from the back. You can see it right there. They hit a rotation amongst a double jointed knee. So pin there, and that's where you got it. Right there. So other leg is the exact same way. You can see that rotation. And then we have the double jointed knee. So feet will go down and up. And then he has a toe bend. And you might want to, you're wondering what they use this for. A lot of it would be coming to handy, like if you did like photography where he's like coming off, maybe with like his weapon and he's looking to hit somebody or something. You could see the action pose for that. So that would be what I would think it would be for. But these figures are usually pretty good on standing on their own. All right, so I want to point out on getting his weapons in his hands. His hands, due to the fact that it has these blades on them, really don't open and close. They're really hard to get to do that. So you might want to figure out a way to get it through the blade area of his weapon and then just move it up. You're going to want to move it up and then move this thing into position to try and get your weapon in place. And then you just kind of want to move it a little bit and then get it in there. And then there you have it. There's your Kabal with weapons in hand. So here is Kabal with weapon in hand. Looks very fitting for him. Definitely looks like it's screaming right off of your TV straight out of the game. Like as if I have the actual game character right in front of me. Very impressive. I have loved all these Mortal Kombat figures that McFarlane has done. I hope that he continues doing more, gives us more variations. He doesn't even have to necessarily dedicate them to certain games. If he could just give us other characters, maybe a deluxe set with maybe Kentaro or maybe like Goro. And then he could even go as far as giving us like Sheba if he wanted to in a big old box set. And then also Ermac would be nice, a Sonya would be nice, and a Reptile. A Reptile would fit perfectly. I would really like that a lot. They don't necessarily need to be from the game, but hopefully McFarlane can have the rights to those other characters where he could give us more characters available in the future. That would be nice. Something to think about. All right, folks, so here he is, how he looks next to the other variant version of Kabal. These are pretty much the same exact figure, different paint schemes. I love this take. When you are an avid Mortal Kombat player on the game, you know that there's things called variant skins. So you have different skins, different variants of all characters. I like that aspect as to the fact that McFarlane has given us this, and he could go all day with this. With different variants if he really wanted it to. And people would continue to buy these figures, especially if they are at the $20 range like they have been. I'm expecting them to move up in price in the future, but it's the way it is. It's what's going on with toys right now. But I would also like a lot of different characters, more of the classic characters also, to bring our collections to life for that McFarlane has given us from Mortal Kombat. So all in all, I feel that this review went pretty well. Please like, share, subscribe. If this is your first time to the channel, please do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. Or if you have been on this channel and following our channel since day one for the last few years, please do so. Hit that notification bell for that way you know when our next videos are coming. Tell your friends about us. Let them know, because we do work hard to provide pretty good videos, I feel, here at Moe's Toy Room. It won't agree with all, but I think that eventually in the future we're going to have an audience, and the audience is going to start coming around and seeing that we are hanging in there. We are doing our best here at Moe's Toy Room to give you the best possible product that we can. So from Moe's Toy Room to yours, everyone, good night.